All right, Washington and Michigan State. Washington, 16-point road favorites, 57.5 the total in this game. So obviously the big news here with Michigan State is what's going on with their head coach. Mel Tucker following the Urban Meyer handbook of sleazeball head coaches, apparently, when it's all said and done. Sexual assault allegations, and from the investigation that apparently is ongoing, there's apparently evidence that proves he actually did this shit. So it's not looking good for Mel Tucker. Obviously, they got to do due diligence, go through the entire process, due process. Now, some college football media entities had him fired yesterday by Michigan State. Some just had him suspended. So we'll have to wait. But he won't be on the sideline, obviously, for this game. This is not what you want to see Michigan State have to deal with shit like this, and the football team and the players having to deal with crap like this when you're about to welcome in a very, very good opponent, the Washington Huskies, into East Lansing here for this game. So it's, and I don't think very highly of Michigan State this season anyway. But now they've got this black cloud hanging over their head, and this, this incident and scandal here with Mel Tucker going on, and they got to try to prep for one of the best teams in the country, in Washington. That's not what you want to see. Michigan State did play well against Richmond, and they actually covered both games, but I think Central Michigan is just not good this year as far as a MAC team goes. Richmond, you can't get too much with that. And the one thing about Michigan State is I hope their secondary is ready for what's coming, because this passing game, man, for Washington is absolutely scintillating with what they can do as far as throwing the football. They're going to make Central Michigan and Richmond look like, peewee football in terms of the passing attack. Michael Penix Jr. is feeling it. 43 against Tulsa, 56 against Boise State. And that's even more impressive what they did against Boise State, because, Boise State actually played a solid defensive game and a bounce back win against or it was actually a loss to a UCF, but Boise State played much better on the defensive side of the football against UCF in that 18-16 loss. So the fact Washington still put up 50 against them, we'll have to see how it goes here against Michigan State. But this is by far the best offense and passing game Michigan State's fared. I'm not sure they'll fare well. This is probably road favorite or nothing for me in this game. And it could be one of those games where if I do bet Washington, it would probably be one of those where I split it up again. Little on the road favorite, minus the points, the 16, and then maybe grab a little team total over for Washington as well when team totals are widely available. What do you think here, Connor?
Yeah, the news isn't good. And that Central Michigan game, too, first half was 10-7 until they pulled away. I mean, how much do you take from the other game, against Richmond? 45-14. I guess the one thing, can Kim make plays against Washington here? And this defense can he make a few? I got to look into that a little bit more. Washington is going to score. And, but maybe this line's a little high. That's all I'm saying, especially if it creeps up more. I might look the other way and back Michigan State.